Hi everybody, welcome to Tarot Spinning. My name is Kathy and we're going to do what I call a quick spin. So I'm just going to grab out some of these cards, which is I think they're the deck, I can't remember now, I have to look it up. I think they were the Oracle of the Black Enchantment or something like that. They're Elizabeth, no, they're not Elizabeth, they are MildredPayne cards. They're quite big, and they can be a bit freaky, but I don't mind them every now and then, just to change it up a bit. So we're going for a quick spin. Let's see what message there is for you out there to hear. Okay, we'll cut this now. A bit messy, but anyway, away she goes. Get this show on the road. Okay. See what card we can pick up for today's quick spin. Was that the first one I put down, or was it that one? But anyway, it is this one. And this one is card 31. Looks like they're having a bit of a celebration. I'm just going to look the book up. Sorry, I forgot to get it out. And then I got the wrong one. Hang on, I'll try again. There we go, that's the right one. Right, card 31 is, bear with me, didn't get organised, did I? It's called Sundances, and I'll read you the interpretation. It is a time of little worry, happiness with friends, beautiful days or memories, living for the moment. So that's a bit of a gorgeous card to get, I'd say, for the time being. Now, we're going to get some tarot and dig in a bit deeper, but I could really say that that card on its own, it's a bit of a beautiful card to have just any time, anywhere that you could have it. That would be a great thing to have. Just a time of, oh, hello, sorry, getting a bit carried away there. Dancing around and having some good fun with friends and lots of good memories. See if I could actually get these cards to shuffle without throwing them all across the place. It's not happening. All right, I'm going to stop there because it's just out of control. All right, we'll start up with there. That is the Six of Swords. Stand her there. The Ace of Swords and the Sun and the Eight of Swords. Well, there we go. There's the first line up. And I've got all these cards a bit willy-nilly down here, but I will get them back up there shortly. So the Sundances, which is a bit of a very positive card, being it's a time of little worry, happiness with friends and beautiful days or memories, living for the moment. So that would be good. Well, the Six of Swords is pretty well the passage away from difficulties. It's moving forward with thinking, and of course with the Ace of Swords there beside it, that just amplifies that meaning, that there's a new thought or a new direction coming in the way of thought. The sun is very much marrying the same energy as the card, because it comes back to the dancing around the sun in the corner there. It's a virtual double meaning of that card on some level, being the sun's just coming out with it. Eight of Swords. Well, the Eight of Swords, as we all know, is a bit of mental entrapment, but we will have a look in a minute what comes out with that sword. I'd say it's moving away from that energy. There we have got the Seven of Cups, Justice, the Queen of Cups, and the Two of Wands. So, moving right along here, you've got the Seven of Cups. So that's bit of lots of opportunities bouncing in and around in front of you, a lot of different ideas popping in and out. and a little bit of thinking about which way to go and which way to look. The Justice is a bit of balance there, so it's coming back into that little bit of balance, and actually, you know, the scales lining back up and having a bit of a think about this, which way to go and what to do. You can see he's doing a bit of art there, a bit of painting. Queen of Cups, well, I read that as a bit of intuition. So it's having a bit of a think with the mind and then also thinking with the intuitive side of you. And the Two of Wands, well, it's a bit of a win-win situation. I think that's virtually saying doesn't matter which way you go at this point, on some level, it's all going to be quite positive. And we've got the Ace of Pentacles, new beginning with maybe a career path by the looks of it, or something new happening at the job. We've got the Seven of Swords, Temperance, and the Eight of Wands. So with the Ace of Pentacles coming in on top of that Seven of Cups, there's lots of thinking going in and around how you make money, how you create your money. You know, your work, your business, your job, being a general read, it's sort of across the board there. It could be a bit of, you know, depends, it suits the individual person. You'll know what it attains to. Seven of Swords there. It's a little bit of that, a little bit erratic, the energy there when it comes to a bit of theft of time or energy. But being the Temperance cards there with it, she's just pretty well saying that you need to balance the energy put into this creative endeavour with balancing yourself and leaving enough time for yourself as well to make things level out a bit. And you've got the scales there behind that card again, virtually talking about balancing out your work life to having some fun and playing with friends and, you know, no worries, just generally, you know, a bit like the sun up here, you're virtually just living in the present moment, enjoying where you are and what you're doing moment to moment. Eight of Wands is a bit of fast-moving energy, and like that little crow with that note. So there's a bit of news or information coming in around to change things around a bit. Then we've got the Ten of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and the Magician. Well, seeing they're the only ones that flew out, I didn't cut that deck, but I'm going to stay with this where it's at. Ten of Cups is the perfection of the human heart, so it's very happy, very positive, very joyful. Like it's really good news. Whatever that news is coming in, it's sort of making these feelings come about where things are just coming into a nice sort of a setting. Knight of Swords, information coming in again. So it's to do with the news is the Ten of Cups. This is good, happy news that you're going to be getting something. Makes your heart sing, quite happy. And the Magician, well, the Magician is, as you can see with this card, where he's got his hands are in every area from the cup to the sword to the wand to the pentacles. So his balance is really coming into play there. So you're starting to, if you can get this balance right with the work and the fun and the work balance going better, this crazy candle, this Magician's virtually the omen to say that once you get yourself into that better, a little bit better alignment, slightly change the alignment around, you're going to be the master of all. So you can juggle everything and have it all. I'm just going to grab out another deck, which is my LisaParker deck. And I'll just shuffle a few and see if we can get any double ups or any more information just to change this around. I've got the deck upside down, but that's all right. We can fix that. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think I'll stop there, seeing it's just the usual throw them all over the table. There's the Three of Pentacles, and I'll just take these off the top because I'm not really sure. The Four of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, get this deck the right way around, the Three of Wands. Lots of Pentacles, people. And then the Seven again. Okay. Three of Pentacles is expansion. It can be home repairs, like redoing something at the house, decorating the house in some fashion, or making something be like even a small bit of repair or renewal. and spending a little bit of money, but then the Four of Pentacles is there beside it, so I read that to be that don't go too overboard with the repair or whatever you're going to decorate or do to. It could be your house. If you don't own a house, it could generally be your wardrobe, your car. It's just sort of saying that there's, hold on to that money a little bit, so whatever it is you're going to do, you might end up getting a little bit carried away with the spending, but that's no big deal. I wouldn't be worried about that. Nine of Swords is a little bit of worry, maybe a bit worried about overspending, but no, it's all good. It's just a little comment to say, watch those thoughts. Don't get stressed about it. Money comes, money goes. It's all energy, so if you spend a bit, it'll all come back. Three of Wands, well, that's expansion anyway. So you've got 2 3s on this line here with the Three of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. That part in the middle, you're going to worry about money or expanding. So if this is that business situation that we had in behind there, or doing something where you're going to have to spend some money, you know, you've got to build it and they will come sort of vibe. So I would be going with that, definitely with that feeling of, you got the 3s on both sides. One's about spending some money and one's about expansion. Don't worry about holding on to the money. There, I've just reread that now, changed my tune, but general read, so I get a few different vibes coming in and around it, so I've got to sort of pick which way to go. Then you've got the 10 of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Swords. So 10 of Pentacles is like the 10 of Cups underneath here. Quite a good positive omen for inheritance, big business, big money, home, businesses, establishments. It's quite a large, usually quite large solid lumps of money that you've got in your life in some way. If you don't have houses or businesses, it can be investing in a car, investing in things too. It can be, and then there's the 9 of Pentacles, which is a really lucky omen for a lucky break, getting something at a better deal than you thought you were going to get, getting things are going to, it's like a lucky break coming in around that money with that business money. The 7 of Swords is just there to say, again, just watch that, the way that, it's not deception, but it's definitely, I'd say there's something just slightly hidden. I'm going to flick out a couple more. Something slightly hidden that's to do with that money. Page of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, and the Queen of Wands. Okay, well, I'm just having a look to make sure that there was anything else to say, but Page of Pentacles is to do with the messages coming in around that money. The Wheel of Fortune is a lucky break. If things turning out in your favour, the wheel's turning and the wheel's turning around to you, it's going to be your number. It's going to lock on for you to be lucky. And the Queen of Wands, now she can also be, she's the countryside and wide open spaces, but she can, in this reading I'm getting her, she's coming in like, she's to do with the luck. I'm not sure how she's playing into it, but she's definitely to do with the luck. We get a bit of a clarifier for the Queen of Wands there. What part is she playing? We'll get these two because they come out. Then we've got the Queen of Pentacles, so that's to do with money. And the 5 of Cups. So I'd say no more worrying about if things change around with this money. There's no more worrying about that 5 of Cups energy will be going where you're feeling like you're missing out, because the Queen of Pentacles there and she's going to trump with the Queen of Wands. They'll work that out and it'll all come back into play to work it all out. But there's definitely something that there's some hiccup there that comes in, but it comes and it goes as fast as it turns up. So the Wheel of Fortune's right there in the centre to say things are looking good. Like anything to do with money or swinging things around when it comes to business and things, there's always a little bit of wheeling and dealing to do. A little bit of checking details. But again, it's going to be the positivity of it. The overall read is that get that balance right between get the balance right between work and play, because that's how I read that card up there, to do with the time of no worries and having some fun. But then I also get audio. Pop these out. We'll spin these and see what else we can get. Put them over there. See what else we can get for the Making Magic deck to tell us any more info. Got that one, flew out on its own, so I'll keep that one. The air. Work with the element of air to cut through to the core of the situation and see the truth. Well, this will be that Seven of Swords and that Five of Cups. When it comes to that money, this lucky break and that money deal, just watch. There must be something there that you need to keep a look at or keep an eye on, but it's not a problem. It's more to do with, I think it's somebody, they're wanting you to do something, or do something a certain way, or have it this way, or do it that way, and it's emotional, someone close to you, but also somebody that's, I think they're looking out for themselves a little bit there. But anyway, I don't want to get too picky with it, but it feels like that energy where it's someone, being the cup and the sword there, those two worry cards, would be just like I said, just push it out the door and just go, see you later, don't worry about that. On target, follow your ideal life path. So maybe that's what it's to do with. Somebody's telling you, you've coming up with this idea and everything's starting to light up and go in the direction you want it to go. I'm just going to get one more. You're lighting up like a Christmas tree and getting a bit overexcited, but someone's coming in trying to redirect you into some path or some other way. They're chatting on, and the emotional side of it there comes back to that someone close to you. Could be family, could be best friend, maybe a business person that's giving you some advice. I'd say, yeah, take it with a grain of salt, you know. Throw it over your shoulder. Okay, prosperity. A prosperous business with riches and success. Well, there you go, guys. I don't think you could get any more. Then another comment to say, go with your gut, because that's what you had at the beginning up there, which was the intuition. With the cups, the brain and the intuition, and happy days, dancing in the sun. So thanks for popping in. Catch you all again next time. So that's it for this read. Bye, guys. Hey guys, just a quick add-on. When I was actually packing all the cards up, I was packing up the Making Magic, and these two had flipped over and were inside, facing up. So I felt like they should be added on to the reading, which I'm doing. So this one was Spirit, Heavenly Assistance from Your Angels and Guides, which was quite beautiful. And Mystic Star, Harmony in the Home and Great Friendships. So a bit more positivity to your read. So I just thought I'd add them on, because I'd turned it off and then I found them when I was packing up. So hey, another couple of beautiful little omens. So there you go, guys. Ciao for now. Bye.